Welcome to Recent Empties. I know it is not the end of the month or the beginning of the month when I typically publish my empties videos. I am doing this more mid to 3/4 of a way through the month because I have a lot of Christmas and holiday content coming up for you. So please be sure to watch for those videos. Gift guides are coming. Last year I didn't publish gift guides. I took a year off and just kind of sat back to see what type of response I got, and you guys really do love my gift guides. So November will be full of Christmas gift guides and other goodies that can help you with your shopping and entertaining. Also, the Sephora beauty event is coming up. I have a fantastic video coming up that I am doing once again, another video with my business manager, Haley, who, as you know, always has fantastic recommendations. She turns me onto a lot of things. So we are going to film that video together and share what's in our shopping bag for the Sephora sale. Also, last week I shared my recent purchases. I will have that video linked below. Be sure to check that video out if you want to know what I've bought over the last few weeks since my last recent purchases video. I did do some traveling, so I picked up a few things for that. Some fashion, beauty, all the different categories as usual. You also may recall that I have been working on a bra, yes, I'm just going to say bra video, where I ordered, and let me just say this, I asked you and I got a great response back with recommendations of bras. So I ordered a whole bunch in, and I have been reviewing them gradually, and that video will come out on Friday, where I am trying all of the bras on for you and giving my thoughts in what bras I ended up keeping. So without further ado, let's dive into my empties. Here I have the Palmer's Cocoa Butter Formula Skin Therapy Oil for Face. I love this product and I already have another one purchased. Squalane is a skincare product that I added in this year in 2025. This is by the Minimalist. It is Squalane 100%. I did pick up another Squalane that I found to be, I think, a little bit cheaper, or maybe they were running a Prime Days deal, you know, when Amazon runs that. And I actually like the new one that I bought, plus it's in a bigger bottle. So I will have this one linked. It was lovely, but I will also have my most recent Squalane linked as well. I used up a Lumify eye drops. I use these eye drops pretty much only on filming days, just to make sure the whites of my eyes are nice and white. Already picked up another one of these. Here's an empty under eye concealer by Armani Beauty. It is called the Power Fabric in Long Wear Matte Concealer. This may be discontinued. I just don't feel like they make it anymore, but you can still get it. You're just not going to get the most popular shades. I have shade 4. This was a lovely concealer, but it did not compare to my favorite under eye concealer, which is the Lancome Teint Idole Ultra Wear All Over Concealer. I have shade Buff, which is a neutral. This is perfect for me. This is what I use for under eye only, and I absolutely love it. I highly recommend it. I'm sure it's pretty pricey. Obviously, there's probably some great concealers from the drugstore, but I've been buying this one, and I already have another one in the can. So, you know, the Sephora sale, that may be when you want to consider trying this one out. I think it's great, especially for aging skin like I have. I also used up a MAC Whirl lip pencil. I can't get in there anymore to sharpen this. So it's a no-go because I need it to be really sharp. I am wearing the MAC Whirl lip pencil today. Not only did I outline with it, I also filled in with it. I will share my entire lip cocktail with you of what I'm wearing. You know it's a cocktail. There's always more than 2 or 3 products, but I will list everything in how I use it. For example, you know that I typically do outline my lip with a lip pencil that's different than what I fill in with. Well, today I just used one, but I will have everything linked. Also, a few makeup details as well, or anything that I'm wearing that's available, I will link that. You know my love for the L'Occitane shower oil. I used this one up, and I have a jumbo one that is currently in my shower. I'm also testing out a new shower gel. It's the OSEA. I don't know if it's OSEA or it's OSEA, the Undaria Algae Body Wash. I bought this a while back when Ulta was doing their 21 Days of Beauty event. I know this line is quite popular right now, and I really wanted to test it out, but I wasn't willing to pay full price. So I picked up the body wash at 50% off during that sale, and I will say that I really do like it. Now, it's a body wash versus an oil, where oil is going to moisturize the skin more. So I do love my L'Occitane shower oil, but I do love that Osea body wash. I will have it linked. Also, if you watched last week's recent purchases video, I shared the body oil by Osea or OSEA. I actually snagged that at 20% off. I kind of got lucky, and I got the travel size sent to me for free with the full size, and I traveled with it. And I talk more in that video, so you're going to want to watch my recent purchases. I have so many goodies in there, and probably some things that you may consider as gifts for yourself or someone else. But anyway, this is a great, I mean, I will always love this. It's just anything. The L'Occitane line is so fantastic. Supplements. As you know, some supplements I don't take year round. I may take them for, you know, a month or empty a container and go off of it and incorporate it back in. There's a lot of that, but I always keep you posted what I repurchased. And if you ever want to know what the benefits would be, search it. That's the best thing that you can do. When I'm working one-on-one with a client, you know, we'll talk supplements, but it's just too much to share here. There's too many opinions, and I just believe you have to do what serves you. And if you work with medical professionals, functional doctors, you know, they are really big with supplements. And you know, I have the MTHFR gene mutation. I found out that I have that a couple of months ago. So I have been transitioning into that lifestyle and the changes that I need to make. The nice thing about, well, there's nothing nice about this. They call it the MFR gene mutation for a reason. Not only the acronym sounds like it, MTHFR, but fortunately, I don't have to take prescription medications for it. I had to make lifestyle changes, mainly dietary, and then I had to incorporate supplements. So it's treatable with supplements. One of them being the N-acetyl-L-cysteine. I did repurchase this one. Also, the glutathione. One of the things about the MTHFR gene mutation is we do not detoxify like a normal person would. So if we have anything in our body that creates or causes inflammation, while most people will detox it, those of us with the gene mutation, we don't, which makes complete sense why I've had some of the issues that I have whenever I eat standard American diet. I tested positive for 2 variants, so I do have a more severe case. There's even more severe cases, but I'm not going to speak on this too much until I get more educated and familiar with it and make some of the changes and can give you some feedback. But glutathione, also this one I did not pick up. This is a supplement that I took post-workout, acetyl L-carnitine. Didn't pick this one up, but I will probably at some point. It's a great post-workout supplement. My Neuromag Magnesium L-threonate, I do take this every day. This is a pricey supplement, but I will not be without it. This is the form of magnesium that I take in the morning. So I also take magnesium at bedtime, or about 1.5 to 2 hours before bedtime, which is magnesium glycinate. I take the Neuromag, which is magnesium L-threonate, in the morning. A supplement that I do have to take for the MTHFR is the L-methylfolate 5-MTHF plus methyl B12. This is the active form, so I do take this. When I was on vacation or traveling, my daughter's in Boston, and I was having some standard American diet food and obviously getting very inflamed because I'm not supposed to have basically any standard American diet food, which is so hard. It's so hard to just come to terms with there's no celebratory meals anymore, or any celebrating is just clean food, which that to me is not celebratory. But I did have standard American diet for a lot of that trip, scaled back in many ways, but I did test doubling up on this and I didn't have a reaction. You have to be very careful. You have to kind of play with it to see how much your body needs, but I did fairly well. Also, berberine, I've taken this in the past. Sometimes I will pick this up when traveling, and I probably finished it maybe when I was traveling, but I'm not going to pick up any of that. Emptied a Beverly International UMP Ultimate Muscle Protein powder in cookies and cream. You see this in every empties. You also see this in all of my recent purchases because I always have it on hand. And yeah, I pretty much do buy a container every single month because I just can't move past my delicious protein shake every day. You always see my razor cartridge refill for my Mach 3 razor. Both the razor and the cartridge refills will be linked. Emptied a vitamin C and already picked up another one. Emptied an apple pectin and I did not pick up another one. I periodically take this and other times I don't. It's great for fiber, but I have a very high fiber diet, so didn't pick up another one. Also used up some Premier Protein pumpkin spice shakes. These are great for on the road. I do pick these up every single year for a seasonal, and I also love to pour some of this in my afternoon coffee. I love having an afternoon hot or iced coffee, and I kind of have a little system to preparing for that. And I like to pour a little bit of this pumpkin spice in there just to jazz it up a little bit. Used up a Zebra Pen 1.0 in blue ink. Old time favorite, isn't it? I used up a vitamin C serum, 20% vitamin C ferulic acid, and vitamin E. This one is by Timeless. I already have repurchased a vitamin C, but I'm using a different one. It's okay to change it up sometimes. The most important thing for me is that it is still a 20%. You often see me share my empty box of Opalescence Go Teeth Whitening System. But I decided, I don't know if I'll have a box in this round. I doubt it because I only whiten my teeth 1 time per week. I used to do 2 times until it got too costly as prices have gone up. But here is just the tray that I used today. So I did whiten my teeth this morning, and here's the empty tray. I broke this clip actually this morning. This is a little hair clip that I use to pull my hair back for doing my makeup. and periodically they will break. I think it comes in like a 12 pack. I don't believe I've ever had to repurchase the pack. I typically use 2 every day, and I always have the stash, so I simply went and got a new one. But these are great just to pull your hair back, and they don't seem to leave like a dent. So that's the key. Paul used up a Cetaphil moisturizing cream. I was using this on the body sometimes, once in a while on the face, but I no longer use it. But he still does. He uses this on his face and his body. Yes, he applies moisturizer to his body, and he is a big fan. It is a fantastic product, very moisturizing, fragrance-free, goes well with a body oil if you like to mix your products, but Cetaphil moisturizing cream. As always, used up a transparent labs BCAA glutamine in sour green apple, and I already have 2 canisters upstairs that I use on the daily. Emptied some Amazon Basics cotton rounds. Emptied a fantastic cleansing oil by Sulwhasoo. Yes, who knows? Gentle cleansing oil. I found out about this product because one time when I had Sephora points, I had quite a few points, and you can go in and select all of the little samples that you'd like. Well, I got a travel size of this cleansing oil, and I love it. I love it that I ended up buying an additional travel size and the full bottle. It smells amazing. The texture is divine. However, when Ulta had their 21 Days of Beauty a few weeks ago, they had a cleansing oil as one of their daily deals, and I decided to try it. I will have it linked below. I've only used it once when I'm filming this part, and it worked great. I would say that it's maybe not as thick of an oil as this product is, and it didn't smell as good, but it was a really good price because I think this is kind of splurgy. And again, for makeup removal, there's no active ingredients, so it's typically a place that I will try to avoid spending the extra money if I can. I used up a Laneige lip sleeping mask in berry. This is a great product. I absolutely love it, and I actually have a couple more pots. I have one in berry, and then I have one next to my bed in vanilla. It does come with a little spatula to apply, and I do use that. I don't have it down here because I'm saving it because I will use it for other products. I will share that, and I talked about this in a recent video, that a follower or subscriber had shared with me that the EOS Cashmere Lip Butter in vanilla cashmere, I don't know if it comes in other flavors, is a dupe for the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. And it's great. I mean, yes, I guess I will confirm that, yes, I agree. It's great for a drugstore dupe. So I would definitely recommend this. I bought one of these for all of my daughters and my granddaughter, Kaylee, who is 15 and in 10th grade. I bought all of the girls one of these because every one of my daughters, I believe, uses the Laneige, and I haven't heard back. It's funny because we're going on a little shopping trip tomorrow. It's an annual we do this every September where we go to a particular town and we shop some of the stores like Home Goods. They have a World Market. We hit Trader Joe's. We go to lunch. It's just a fun day, and we actually go tomorrow. So I will have to ask the girls what they think of this, but I would definitely recommend this. I will also share that I have found that I'm not a pot girl. I have a couple of different pots. Here's the Vaseline Lip Therapy. I mean, I'm a lip person. I always have lip balm, a lip product on at all times. But I really do like the tubes better because I feel like they save you time versus applying from the pot, but definitely would recommend this. I would be watching for Sephora to run their fall savings event that they always hold that first week of November, because they always run some really great specials, even little holiday sets where you can get like a trio. I haven't looked at any of the holiday sets, but keep that on your radar. But for a great drugstore, yeah, the EOS, and it tastes good, it feels good, and it's just a lovely product. I used up one of my favorite, if not my current favorite conditioner, the Matrix Instacure Anti-Breakage Conditioner. I will have this linked, and the shampoo as well. Used up a magnesium glycinate and already picked up another one. I do take this at bedtime, and I take another type of magnesium, L-threonate, earlier in the day. I will have both linked. And then used up an Estrodiol Patch. This is part of my HRT repertoire. I am on 0.025 milligrams, and I apply a new patch every third day. So I remove the old and apply the new. Well, there you have it, my recent empties. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Watch for all of my holiday and Christmas content to come. My Sephora picks and Haley's Sephora picks. Check out the video that I mentioned that I published last week, which I shared my September purchases. The bra video is coming up later this week. Also on Friday, I am sharing in my Friday newsletter all of the purchases that I made prior to filming last week's recent purchases video, and anything I've ordered since then. So that is a monthly newsletter that I send out, and my husband also contributes to that. Many of you love to see what he bought. I don't even look at it. I don't even look at what he adds. We share the document before we send it off to be published and sent out through email. But I will have that. I usually do that at the end of the month, or usually the beginning of the month. But again, because I'm getting into all the Christmas stuff, that is going to come out this coming Friday. So there will be a link in the description box below where you can subscribe to my newsletter. If you're not, I highly encourage you to subscribe, because every newsletter here on out, which we've already started, but here on out, will have Christmas gift recommendations. So that's above and beyond what's going to be in the videos. So all throughout the week, any great sales or just anything that I think of or Haley thinks of, we are going to be putting in those newsletters. And I always send out a minimum of 2 per week, typically on days that I publish videos, which are usually Tuesdays and Fridays. So if you're not subscribed, get subscribed. If you are subscribed, watch for those newsletters, because they will have gift ideas in them leading up to when the videos come. Also, Q4 3-week intense is coming very soon. We're just a couple of weeks away from starting. Monday, November 3rd is the first day of Q4 3-week intense, the program that I run 4 times per year, every single quarter. Please get registered for that, because the videos, or the whole library of videos and everything, will come out so that you can start planning and preparing. And then we end Sunday, the week of Thanksgiving. So it's a perfect time to maybe shed a few pounds, start preparing for the new year with new goals, whatever. This is a great program. I have an entire page on my website where I share all the details about 3-week intense, which is for everyone. There's nothing more frustrating when someone reaches out to me and they think this program's not for them. How many times do I have to say it's for everyone? That's you holding yourself back. You're limiting yourself. It's not the program limiting you. It's you limiting you. And how many other areas in your life is this showing up? So get plugged in, get involved, read the testimonials. Many of these women share how old they are And yes, it's for all ages, so please get plugged in. As always, your best place to shop is by tapping that top link in the description box below, which will take you to the corresponding blog post. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you Friday exposing it all in bras. But there's nothing better than seeing someone who's real, not a model, modeling bras, sharing the real deal. There's no sales pitch, okay? I'm just being raw and real and sharing it and being very transparent and vulnerable, exposing it all. So we'll see you back here on Friday. Take care.